Hi guys, it is Peep Deep. That's that way. That's Peep Deep, and I'm Dagonet, and we're here doing our third installment. This is the third one, right, Peep?
Yeah.
I think yeah. So third installment of the SWTOR Storytime, and for those of you who are new and watching for the first time, what we're doing is, well, first of all, Peep is a longtime player of Star Wars: The Old Republic. She's been playing a whole lot longer than me, probably 10 years or so or more. And she loves the storylines, and she's been through the game with just about every possible class. And she approached me and said, "Hey, I really want to see some of the class storyline over again." And I said, "Okay, which one appeals to you?" And it's like the Imperial agent. So we kind of chatted. It's like, why don't we do a combined stream with Peep and ourselves, and we'll both have separate characters, and we'll level our characters together. So she has an Imperial agent, I have a bounty hunter, and we're going to go ahead and level our characters from 1 to 50 and follow the storyline as we go. So that's kind of the idea behind the stream. Now, before I get in and jump all through all of this, I wanted to let you know that I've got something interesting on the top of the screen, and I'm going to talk about that very briefly, and then we'll get into the fun stuff. So what's been up with you, Peep?
Oh, let's see. Just been playing some Galactic Seasons on my other SWTOR tunes and playing a lot of World of Warcraft retail. Trying to get my Frost Mage DPS up a little bit for
Ah,
my raid
okay.
group. And I have like it's not a super hardcore raid group, it's like super cash raid group. So, my guild has like a really good group that goes 2 nights a week, and then they have like the rest of us who aren't super great, trying to learn our thing on Saturdays. And then what else? Oh, I played a little season of Discovery and was sort of, okay, this is nice. I don't know how far I'll go with it, but I guess the level limit is 25 or something, so
Well,
I
for the time
might
being, it's
continue on.
25, and for the
Right,
next
and they
season, I
increase
think they
it through
raise
the
it to
rest of the
40.
year,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So they'll raise it for the next one. And I
Are
run
you gonna
into,
get runes other that don't belong to your class? Is that the idea?
yeah, you do collect the runes that don't belong to you. Everything you can trade. So
So
essentially,
far, I know we're not supposed to be talking about WoW on here, so we'll limit our time.
that's
But
okay. It's a gaming
I just didn't.
gaming thing.
You play WoW on this stream as well, so
Yes, I do.
I just wondered, is it because the only runes I've discovered are the ones that are appropriate? It's just spells that you're gonna get later on, or in a different, or you might have not gotten them until a different expansion or whatever. But they're all for the same class, so
Oh, the ones that you have? Well,
yeah.
I get runes for other classes occasionally, and I actually, in some of the cases, I've had people just like run up to me and hit the trade window and give me runes that they found that don't belong to them. And
Oh,
yeah, so I mean, you can get
and
runes
they've
from.
already got them, maybe. Okay.
Well, no. They're not even their class. So, like the runes that you
They
can
just
use
don't
are,
want them for whatever
yeah,
reason.
like I run a mage, okay, and the mage
Right.
class, you can find runes everywhere. They're in treasure boxes. They're in unexpected locations. They're
Well, I'm not out of the baby area yet, so maybe there's just not that many
there's
in the baby area.
there should be one at least in the baby area,
Oh, I've
and
gotten one, but it's for
okay,
my class. I'm playing a
yeah,
hunter, and it's a hunter thing. I got Chimera shot, which is a
okay,
hunter spell. So
yeah. I
I
haven't
don't know if
done.
it's from a different expansion or if it's just later or what, but it's a hunter spell for sure.
Yeah, I actually rolled a hunter last night, and night elf hunter, and so
Mm-hmm.
she's running around in the baby zone, but I don't know where the rune happens to be yet. So she's only level 3 at the moment, I think. So
Right.
it was one of those things I did while I was watching Draymond Green get ejected from the Warriors game. So, anyway,
Uh,
okay, enough of this.
there you go. So for SWTOR, I've been doing like mostly my Galactic Seasons, but
Mm-hmm.
also trying to play a little bit here as well, because I wanted to get my legacy started as soon as possible.
Uh-huh.
So sorry,
That's okay.
I
No.
didn't I didn't think we were supposed to necessarily wait for each other to start our legacies and stuff.
Oh no, and then I haven't done any of that because I've been kind of waiting on the we haven't really talked about what we want to do with these tunes and stuff. So, um
No, but your legacy is entirely you,
yes.
It's not it has nothing to do with anybody else, so I figured it would be okay for us to just kind of go, okay, we can work on our legacy stuff.
Okay.
Cuz I really wanted to keep playing. I rolled at least one tune for every class so that I can do the Galactic Seasons here. So if it says, do 15 quests on a bounty hunter or whatever, I can go, okay, I've got a bounty hunter. I will roll 15. I'll do 15 quests to
Oh, see,
fulfill the Galactic
I
Seasons.
haven't done anything like that. I guess part of the problem is I don't know how the Galactic Seasons actually work.
Oh,
Because I've not done any of the
well,
Galactic Season stuff, so I don't
let's
know.
take a minute to talk about it because it's
Sure.
one of my favorite parts of the game. I feel like it keeps it evergreen and helps you to continue getting new rewards. And I mean, it would be nice if they could put in new activities a little more often, but they are, this game hasn't had a whole bunch of budget for a really long time.
Yeah.
And now we've switched to the Broadsword, which runs Ultima Online, and I don't think they're the sort of company that's going to be putting in a bunch of new activities and stuff, but we'll see. So, what Galactic Seasons does is it helps to keep the current content kind of evergreen. So, if you click on the upper left corner of your screen where the little exclamation part in this mark in the circle
Yeah.
is,
Yeah. Yeah.
it drops down and shows you all of the things, PvP and login rewards and blah blah blah.
Right. And I'm
If you
level
click on your
0 for Galactic Seasons. Yeah.
right, if you click on Galactic Seasons and you're on screen 1.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to get it started this season from other than is the first part free if you're a subscriber? The little one on the top, the Dark Tidings unlock, is that free?
Dark Tidings.
Or
I
do
don't
you have
know.
to pay in the level 1 window
Oh, you have to unlock
where
it.
the rewards are? Okay. Yeah, I don't
Let's
know.
see. Grants access to the mission Dark Tidings.
Well, does
Binds
it
to
say it
Legacy.
says free, so you should just
Oh,
unlock it.
yeah. Catch up, maybe? You gotta have.
Yeah. I don't know, but
Let's see. Purchase with credits, purchase with cartel coins, or galactic. Oh, yeah. 100. It's 100 coins, I guess. Well, might as well do that because I don't have enough credits.
yeah, I don't know how to unlock it otherwise. I only know how to do it with the cartel
Okay,
coins, and
I went in and claimed
it
it.
should be free for subscribers, so I'm not sure if we just didn't hit it on the first day, if that's why.
Yeah, that's
That
possible.
might be
Yeah.
it. That might be it because we're having to catch up now. Okay, so
Love
basically,
catch up.
these are the prizes that you can do by getting points,
Mm-hmm.
right? And there's a free to play row, and that's what it is. It's the free to play row and the subscriber row. Normally, the unlock for the event is free for everybody at the very first week. So maybe it's just because it's not the first week, like I said. I don't actually know, but I bet somebody who does know is SWTORista, and she's pretty amazing. So go ask her. If you go to the top there where it says 1 daily complete and 0 of 7 weekly complete,
Yes.
and you click on that, that'll tell you what the activities to get points are for the week.
Okay.
So some of them we wouldn't be able to do, like Legacies of Revan require content. We haven't gotten
Yeah.
to these flashpoints
Not
yet,
quite
so
up
we
there
can't
yet.
do them. Legacies of the Underworld, no. When we get a companion, this one, Cover Me, is 100 defeat non-player enemies with a companion in a heal roll. Well, we'll be able to do that just questing.
Right.
So this is you can get points in this content just doing every day whatever you're doing in the game. Like March Across the Galaxy, that's earn 200,000 personal conquest points, and that's across your whole legacy. That's not just one character. And then Mousecapades is a brand new quest. I don't think that you need to. There is a quest for it, but I don't think you actually have to do the quest to do the activity. And if we get to the correct cantina while the event is still, while we're in still Galactic Seasons, then I'll show you how it works.
Okay.
And then there's Planting the Darkness, which is that's just turning in dark spores, which we are earning as we play to the Depository of the Dark Wisdom, which is on the fleet. And
I
the
have
the
dark
whole thing
spores.
about the quests, yeah, the
I'm
whole
looking to
thing
see
about
if
the
I have any.
quests, they're probably in your currency tab.
Ah, okay. Currency. Dark spores. I've got one.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Woohoo, I'm
So
rich.
then there's stuff like you can do dailies. So obviously I've been doing this mostly on my other account or on my other server. Daily area Yavin 4. If you do all of those, it'll give you the points. If you do 2 times around the Ziost area, it'll give you the points, that sort of thing. Anyway, so there's different categories every single time. Some of it's supplying the war effort. You can create invasion forces and war supplies, and it'll give you a bunch of points. 8 season points, which is quite a lot. And you can
Okay.
craft those just with your companions as you're running around the world, you know.
Right.
So you just got to keep remembering to do it. And then there's
Okay.
the Eternal Champion contest, like all the different parts of the game. And then next week, it might be destroy 15 objects in the game. You know, the little gas cylinders and the freezing
Right.
cylinders and stuff that we can turn
Yeah.
off. You can destroy 15 of those, and I'll give you a number of points. And sometimes it'll say, do such and such PvP, and it'll give you points. And sometimes it'll say, run 15 quests on a bounty hunter, like I said, or whatever, and it gives you points. So if you go back to the login rewards screen for Galactic Seasons,
Mm-hmm.
the rewards tab, you can like click along there and see the stuff that it gives you. It gives you decorations for your stronghold, conquest commendations, mounts, pets, cartel points, Galactic Seasons tokens that can help you. The tokens can get you 2 strongholds. Each stronghold costs like 7 or 8 Galactic Seasons tokens. I can't remember how many, but
Yeah.
one is for the Imperial fleet. You get an apartment at the Imperial fleet,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one is an apartment at the Republic fleet. And I have both of those on my other account, but I'm going
Just
to
to
be
note,
saving for them on this
so
one.
I'm a subscriber for SWTOR,
Yeah.
so it shows the bottom ones are available to me. But if you're playing free to
Yes.
play, you wouldn't necessarily have those available.
Mm-hmm. Right. You wouldn't necessarily get all of these, but on the
Yeah.
top, but they do have some seasons tokens on the free row.
Yes, they do.
And they have some conquest commendations, legendary embers, which are you put those in higher crafted gear. And if you're not interested in that part of the game, you can sell them for a pretty good amount of credits.
Right.
And then there will be classic cartel weapon packs and armor packs and decorations and stuff, which is just like the earliest gear that was in the game. It'll give you a complete set of all those things. And then there's a transmog set that's themed for every galactic season. And it's just full of fun. It's just fun. It's just
Yeah,
a
I see
fun way
here
to,
there's an Imperial Lieutenant's jack or Lieutenant's outfit. So it looks like that's
yeah.
the
That's the
transmog
thing for
outfit,
this
yeah.
week. Yeah. Or
So
for this season. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
I'm
really
going
cool.
through and clicking to see what it looks like on screen. So it's just kind of like, oh,
I'm a
okay.
little late because I just wasn't playing for a little while, but I was just distracted with other things in WoW and stuff,
Oh yeah.
so I
Well, I mean,
wasn't playing for a while. But
there's
I'm up
so
to
many
the
things right
Imperial
now competing.
assault tank on my other account. I'm up to level 5, so I don't know if I'm actually going to make it to the end or not. So we'll see.
I'm
But
looking to see the weapons. None of the weapons that this guy's going to be using. So, but that's okay. I didn't see a blaster. I saw a blaster rifle. Oh, there's a blaster.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
So
they're legacy bound. So if you end up making more characters, then you'll have them available for those guys.
yeah. Or I can get them off of
Anyway,
my current characters that I have too, right?
Yep, that's
Got it.
Galactic Seasons, and
Okay.
it always has a little role-playing story. The role-playing story this time is that there's this little droid on the fleet whose master wants you to learn all about the dark side, and he sends you off to do things, and there's a agent from Sith intelligence that's involved in saying, hey, what's this guy all about? And you're kind of doing some investigating on his behalf, and so that's the whole deal from there. But the
Okay.
first few ones where you got a buddy, you got a new companion who had a certain background, and then you ran around and did quests with them, and then there were a whole bunch of other things, and so yeah. So you can get the former companions with Galactic Seasons tokens, should you so wish. So
Okay.
yeah,
Well, thank you. I appreciate that explanation
Galactic
because,
Seasons. It is
yeah.
swoop week, by the way, guys.
Swoop.
If you swoop, get out to Dantooine and do your swooping.
So there's swoops in World of Warcraft. Out in the Tauren starting zone, you have to go and hunt swoops. And so I had this joke going for a while when I was running my Tauren out there, and before it got crushed to bits and turned into hamburger. But anyway, swoop. That's the one I just got off of Galactic Seasons. So, all right. I have setting accounts, which is disable first generator, second generator, third generator. And it's up near the rust yards.
Yeah, those are heroic.
Okay. And then Galactic Season 5, I have Dark Tidings, or someone does. Industrial Raiders is in the same zone as the generator. And then Open Zevon's Holding Cell, Keeping Secrets. I don't know where that one used to be. Well, it's in the same area as the rust. So all the stuff's in the rust yard. I remember we were talking about having to go out into the swamp. So, and it was going to take most of the stream to do. That's probably where we
Yep.
need to head.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay, we need to go to the rust yards. So we should probably just get on the swoop and fly to the rust yard speeder. Get on the taxi.
Yeah.
I mean,
Where's the?
that's probably the
there
best
it
way
is.
to do it.
It's up above us.
Yep, it's over by the palace.
Transport services.
For missed departures.
Rust yard speeder.
There are others waiting. Move along.
It's your destination.
Others waiting. Move along. Get the
We'll
hell
go
out
get
of
the
the
other.
way.
We'll go
Chop,
get
chop.
the other data cron while we're out there. Pretty easy to get.
30 credits. Escaping Hut.
Any day now. We'll be working again before you know it. Forget about her.
Keep dreaming, buddy. Keep dreaming.
All right, someone thanked me for escaping the huts. Cool. I'll take the credits. All right, where are we going?
We are going to go to the rest yard real quick and pick up some power units. I was gonna go to Toski Station for some power converters.
And we're gonna go kill these guys first, though.
Yep. So the power converters are these big cylinders that should kind of be glowy when we see them.
They're further in.
There's one.
Oh, you found one?
Yep.
Where are you? There. Oh, hello, Rust Runner. Something exploded.
This way. See that one over there?
Oh yeah, sitting. I'll get it. Exhausted power unit. 1 of 4.
No, I can get it. Came right.
I see another one sitting on a little hill over here.
Sweet. We got a bonus to kill these.
Yeah.
Kill
Might as well
rags.
take them all out. I
There
scalded
hasn't
them, you
been a
balled them?
reason to do the bonuses for a long time, but they do give you conquest points.
Well, I'll take the conquest, but I'll take the oh, there's another exhausted power thing over here by this guy. I'll take the credits though too.
And XPs. We have to power up the units on the inside.
Oh, stop hitting me. Fine. Roasted. I think I got credit for that one. Hang on a second, let me heal my face.
Heal your butt.
Yeah, my butt needed healing.
Scrapping phosphorus droids. I got a Chivo. I got a mini Chivo.
Oh, did you get this power unit over here?
Yeah,
Okay, let me get it.
I've got the power units.
I got the power.
Where?
I got the power. Got rid of those.
Yeah, goodbye. Fire! Oh, we gotta kill industrial guards.
So I guess we ran by a generator. There was one off to the...
Yeah,
Yeah, we
that's
ran
not
by
mine.
one.
That's yours.
Yeah,
So you're gonna have to tell me where
I'll
they
have to
are.
go back. That's okay.
It's a big circle. We
Circle
gotta
of
kill all the
life.
dudes around. Here. A whap.
Industrial Warden. Kapow.
Oh, it did boom, 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 boom. You know what? We're out in this area, so we should probably go get the data prime. I'll show you what
And where is that? You
it is.
know,
I'll show you.
you remember where it is. Good thing you do.
Yep. I do remember where it is today. It won't always happen. This is a little bit hoppy jumpy.
Oh.
I'll wait for you.
No, as long as I don't like...
Jumpy.
I'm okay with the hoppy jumpy part. It's the real thin place to run and not fall off part that...
Well, the problem is that here's the hoppy jumpy. We have to hoppy jumpy onto this like thing, this cylinder here,
Up here?
right here.
Oh, the
No.
one to the right?
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm probably gonna fall because I always do the first time.
Oh,
Yep.
like that. Mm.
Yep.
Okay.
So I gotta go all the way back.
Wonder if I can jump up on parts. Nope, not gonna let me. Fine.
I'm getting used to a new mouse now, so
What kind of mouse did
all
you
of my
get?
hoppy. I got a vertical mouse because I have arthritis
Oh, yeah.
in my thumb.
Mm-hmm.
But it means that my hoppy jumpy is different.
Trying to go in a
Okay,
straight line
let's
here
see.
instead of falling off.
Well, mine is like, can I please hit my space bar, please? Okay. Ah, I fell again. Great.
Alright, let's see. Got a running start. Yay, I'm on.
Now you have to hop onto the other tube.
Yep. And I got up there.
Where did you jump off on the hoppy jumpy to get to the thing?
Same place that I did before. I just timed the jump a little better. That's all.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try. Keep going. Go, 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 go. And
Running start.
yeah, but from where? Okay,
Now, further back towards land. See that part that's elevated? That's where I was.
oh, okay.
Nope, not that part. The one in the middle.
Okay.
There you go. Oh, I
Alright.
hear...
Straight.
Is
Did
that
you go a straight line?
straight line? Straight on.
See,
Nope,
I just
not that
I
way.
don't know. It's just not hitting. It's just not hitting it. I don't know why.
Well, you look... From my perspective, it looked like you went to the side. You went left.
Yeah.
So I'm going to open the door so my
My
cat
jump
can
thing
come in
just
because
isn't.
he's screaming. Come on, Buzz. Come on in. Yep. You can be in here. Look, I even put the blanket up for you to be in the sun. There you go.
Sun's out, buns out.
Buzz wanted to join us.
Hey, Buzz. Hey, dude.
Buzzers.
All right. Turn around. Not.
There you go.
Not. There.
Oof.
All right.
made it.
Don't fall. Don't
Yeah,
fall.
really.
Ah! I fell down again. Damn it. I don't think you can actually get up there from the land.
Where do I need to be? Because I just,
Gotta be up here on this little island.
Oh, I'm on the island now.
Yeah, I don't think you can actually get to it
I'm looking for the...
any other way.
Oh, I see it
My
glowing
phone.
over on the other side
Oh,
of
it's
the
so dumb.
Chemalizard.
Yep.
Chemalizard's level 6. I should be able to take him out.
Yeah, there's no way for me to get up there. Nope, I don't think I can get up
Chemalizard,
there.
and I found the Datacrom.
I have to go the... I'll just get it another time.
Oh, now Buzz wants out. He doesn't like closed doors. Hang on, bud.
Kitty wants in, kitty wants out. Kitty wants in, kitty wants out.
You can either stay, or you can go.
He's the floof.
You can feel something. Fortunately, I missed that. Alright, I've got all the...
I have
got
some
the
friends
Datacron.
that named their kitty cat something really complicated, but they're just calling her the floof.
The floof?
She's a very floofy cat.
My floof is very picky. He wants to be in my lap, then he doesn't want to be in my lap, then he wants to be in my lap. Like, okay, figure it out, Buzz. So he's gonna
Alright,
he's
I
gonna help
may
us
have
game.
just done it.
Say hi, Buzz. Meow. Say hi. Meow.
Hi, Buzz.
You can hear him.
I can hear him purr.
Yeah, that's Buzz.
Okay,
That's
I
how he got his
did
name.
it. Woohoo, I didn't fall. I did not follow that temporary.
That's good. Which way you want to go? You want to go...
Just
Well, I
keep
guess we're
going the
over
way
here.
that we were because you gotta hit your generators and stuff.
Yeah.
Casually a bunch of phosphorus kill rags.
I need one more of these guys. So I'll just take out the next group here. West runner. I keep forgetting you gotta be facing the guys in order to blow them away. What was that?
It does a lot of auto targeting for you, which is nice.
An unknown adrenal. Yeah, I don't take adrenals from folks I don't know.
That's probably a good advice.
I didn't even get a chance to toast him.
Yeah,
Toasty
you
mosty.
guys anyway.
Yeah.
Be grateful for the things you have. Is your
Let's see,
other
we got-
generator over here?
It's over here somewhere. There it is. Pluie.
Alright.
We got enough. Yeah, so I need one more generator. So let me get around. Hop on my trusty mount. Oh, we got these things, exhausted power units to do still. I guess we do.
I have all of them. I have all of them.
I think I'm good now.
Alright.
Got all of those, yeah. Let's see the other
There's
power
another-
units.
Got your last generator over here.
Yeah, I got one more generator to do. Trying to figure out where it is. Path of least resistance. Ah!
I leveled.
Okay, there's another. There's.
Oh,
a
it's over
generator.
there. I see it.
Yeah, let me heal up real quick here. Okay. Don't need it. You don't need no stinking heals.
You don't need no heal. Alright.
We be done with that one.
Let's go inside the building.
See what's going on inside of the rust
Inside.
yard.
Yep, I've got my mission item put on. I had to get a costume, but my transmog is covering it up.
Oh, do I have a
am
costume as
wearing
well?
it, though. Nope, just me.
Okay, just yours?
Class
Okay.
class. Yep. Nope, that's the wrong door. Gotta go in the right door. Yeah,
Oh,
the
these guys,
costumes
come
for my
on,
class.
seriously?
I'm doing secret agent stuff. I have to pretend that I'm one of them.
Oh, that's right, I remember that. I keep getting toasty on my own here.
Ah.
All right. You got to go in.
Yeah. What do you?
Enslaved miner. Hi, miner.
So, the Keeping Secrets quest is across the way on the bottom.
Okay.
We both have that. So we'll do that one first. Go this way. Keeping secrets. We have to take this elevator.
Almost had the elevator boss get me. Splat.
Elevator boss. Here's the thing.
Meanwhile, over in the corner. Join the conversation.
Who are you? Not Vathra's people, I know that. Cray sent you, didn't he? How you planning to bust me out? I can't stroll around with this slave collar on. If I step outside the secure zone, I'll be shocked unconscious. Or worse.
Wouldn't be much of a rescue if I didn't have a workaround.
You can neutralize slave collars? Fantastic! Use it to free the others. These poor people got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Vathra's working them to death. They're strong enough to make a run for it. They just need their slave collars deactivated first.
You care about these other slaves that much?
We've been keeping each other alive in here. I won't just leave them. If the guards discover I've escaped, they'll torture the others to death. Can't happen. All you have to do is deactivate the other slave collars. My friends will make a break for it when the guards aren't looking.
I'll help your friends escape.
Great. Once you've deactivated their collars, come back to free me.
This decision was made on a purely XP-based notion, because we'll get more XP if we have to fight guys. I mean,
Okay.
there's some guys to free down here, but the other guys will be on the other floor, and we'll probably get some more XP if we... Did you get credit for that guy?
Yes, I did. Wasn't paying attention, so I need to do that now.
So we should probably go upstairs.
Oh, there's a miner. Want to get the 3 guys in the corner?
Sure.
All right. Hi. Just like that. I'll get this.
Free that guy.
Failed attempt. Try it again. Okay, click on the guy.
Okay.
I like the way they just kind of like disappear. I'll get this guy here.
Okay. All right. Go back down to the
And we gotta
Mr. Man.
go back to the cell again.
Yep.
Come on, dude.
Oh, I left without you. Oh no.
Hello.
I'll stay on the elevator.
It's okay. You could have gotten out.
Hey. I was just acquainting myself with the elevator boss.
Gotta be careful when you jump.
Yes, for sure. Where? Oh, I got some turned around. Where? Other way, other way, other way.
You did it! By the
Oh,
time Vathra's
I didn't
gone,
get you, did I?
happen, we'll all be...
No.
Okay, try it again.
Yeah, it's a little bit. You gotta wait for the thing to fill in. Ah, stupid thing. It didn't even. Let's try it again. Oh, it wouldn't even go ahead and go through it. It wouldn't even let us do the same conversation together.
You did it! By the time Fathra's guards figure out what's
All right.
happened, we'll all be long gone.
It's not that big of a deal.
I'll
Just
run ahead
go
and
and
report
do
to Cray. If you kill more of Fathra's guards, that'd be a big help.
it. Didn't even give me an option to open the conversation, which is very weird.
Oh, neat. It didn't
What?
for
What
me either.
What are you gonna do? Strange.
So I canceled out of it and started it by myself.
Yep, I did too. I was like, what? Why isn't this working? Okay, fine. Okay, so now we need to go upstairs so I can do the thing and
So
stuff.
these guys are gonna like want to have a conversation.
Big. But you've got some fiery chat.
Fireside chat.
Fireside chat.
Yeah.
Boom! In here. Oh, join conversation.
Please!
Oh no, you
You're with
started
the settlement,
without
right?
me.
Oh,
You've got
again? All right,
Yeah.
try it again.
Look.
Join conversation.
Wait, please! You're with the settlement, right? You've got to stop stealing from this energy station. I'm the foreman here. Fathra said, if this keeps up, he'll execute my family.
Sounds to me like you're working for the wrong hut.
Huh. Nemro's no different. This is how huts do business. Look, I'm sympathetic to these settlers, but I have to protect my family. I need to find out who the settlers are trading with, and shut them down.
What's in it for me?
You'll get whatever the settlers offered for the power units. I won't mess up your deal. I built this special power unit with a tracker inside. The tracker transmits its location from any place on Hutta. If you give this power unit to the settlers, I can find the black market contact and stop him.
What exactly will happen to the black marketeer?
I'll threaten to turn him over to Father if he doesn't stop trading with the settlers. That's all. Take the power unit with the tracker inside and give it to the settlers. I'm begging you.
I won't let your family die. Give me the tracker.
Thank you. Once this black market contact stops trading with the settlers, everything will be all right.
How about you just get lost?
You saved my family's life. Thank you.
Yeah, but don't hold it against me.
I know.
All right, we got to go next door, I
Did
guess.
we manage to get the old people fed plus remove the trackers so that guy's okay? I don't know. I can't keep track of the good deeds here. This way.
Which way? Up. There's an objective over in the corner. Find Yalt.
Oh, it's your dealie, right? Yeah. Come on
Okay.
over here. Yep, that's yours. Bounty hunter
That's
face.
mine? Okay.
Go right on in. Yep.
Oh, we got all kinds of people in here.
Oh boy, are they mad.
Go back here. He keeps moving around. There's
Now you
Yalt.
gotta talk to this Yalt guy.
Yalt.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, 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 no.
No. No. No.
I don't want to die. I never meant to betray Nemro, but Fathra offered me so many credits. Then Fathra didn't pay me. He locked me up. He threatened to kill my wife if I didn't work my accounting magic for him. I was so stupid. Please, please, please spare me. I'll do anything.
So instead of having an accountant's visor, he's got built-in cybernetics on his eyes that are accountant visors, right? Yeah. The green ones?
I think that accountants wear those anymore. That's kinda like old,
Calm
like
down.
old
We
west
can talk.
kind of thing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You don't have to
I
kill
don't know.
me.
It's a
I'll just
stereotype. What can I
go,
say?
Get my wife. Leave the planet. I'll crash Fothra's accounts before I go.
Why aren't you wearing a
Ruining
shirt
Fothra's
with puffy
finances will
sleeves
make
and
Nemro so
bands
happy he
around
won't
the
care what
arms?
happens.
Yeah, really. On the sleeves. Yeah. All right.
Not interested. Sorry.
Oh,
Damn
man, you're
accountants.
just cutting people's heads off all over the place. Ugh. Gross.
Got that bagged.
What is it with huts and severed heads? I don't get it. So weird. Come this way.
Which way? Up. Cross? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Are
Kill
we
a lot of these dudes.
killing these guys?
I have. Remember, I'm supposed to be a secret agent. If you look, I'll take my outfitter off so you can see my janky costume. There's my janky outfit.
Oh, that's right.
I'm
You're.
one of you guys.
Yeah.
I'm one
Hi.
of
How's
you
it going?
guys.
Yeah, they don't do that for me.
Hey, how's things going in the palace, dudes? Yeah, 'cause yeah. I'm like super into working here. What about you guys? Oh yeah, the boss is mean. Yeah, he's super mean. True. Okay.
All right, touchy. Are you?
Did you guys? Cartel representative identity confirmed. Entry authorized.
There we
Now
go.
what do I choose? I'm gonna mash buttons and mess the stuff up. Push the button.
There's buttons to push. Oh, you do that well. Button pusher.
Yep, I'm
Wait a
gonna
second.
build
I've got
this up.
something to push here. Oh, you took care of it. Never mind. Oh, hi guys. Toasted droids.
Okay. Now, let's see. Do I need to do anything here more? No. We gotta go all the way across to the other side again. I forgot to do the dilly popper thing.
The dealy popper.
Yeah, the doobly doo.
The doohickey.
We have to
Whatchamacallit.
squish a button. We have to push a button.
This way? Oh, you got to go back in there, huh? Okay.
You do.
Oh, no, I don't have an objective. It's all red for me. Shows that
Oh.
I'm supposed to leave.
Okay. Okay, good. Let's go. Let's beat feet. Yeah, we're good. So we gotta go back to the industrial place. The little village or whatever.
Oh, but first we got to get out of here. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta get the heck out.
Oh, I see a few objectives on the screen now. I see a few people.
Oh, man.
Pew 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 pew.
I'm gonna take off my costume and replace it with my actual gear.
Oh, it's a silencer, whatever that is. Companions do not gun something. Any statistical bonus
It's a
from the equipment.
gift. It's a gift.
A
It's a
gift?
companion gift.
Oh, you
Yeah,
give it to
it's
me.
a
Okay.
Gift. Give it to your companione when you get one.
Cool. I got this guy coming here. Hi.
It'd be nice when we have an interact.
Here I am dragging shit all over my screen again. Block your action bars. Okay. Gotta go this way for me.
Yep. We just have to go back to the town. And then probably back to the palace for both of us, I imagine.
Oh, Buzz is screaming at me again. Pick me up, Daddy. You know what? It's a good time to take a quick break because the coffee is flowing.
Okay, not here though. Let's go to the village first.
All right, we'll go to the village.
It's not safe here.
Just hang in there. We'll be back. Thanks. Hey guys, we're back. So let me dump stuff here. Repair all, sell junk. Oh, a lot of junk.
Be well.
Be well. Be happy. Back to Rand. Is that mine or is that yours?
Oh, I think that's both of us.
All right, I'll wait. Yeah, it's a two-person conversation.
I'll do it as a holo call. Burp.
There you are.
I bet, Ezra, you'd never come back. You just saddled me with a week's extra chores.
That's my husband, always looking on the bright side. Thank you for getting the power units. Here, take the equipment we promised. I know you'll find it useful.
That wasn't so bad.
Certainly came back healthier than I would have.
We don't want to trouble you anymore, stranger. Thanks again.
Alright, now we gotta go talk to
Level 11. Woot.
Woohoo! Congratulations.
Thank you. Holo call.
Sure.
What are we doing? Oh, Cray.
Freed Zevon and other Fathra slaves. Unexpected, interesting outcome. Nemro pleased. Good work, yes?
Glad I could lend a hand.
Nemro's secret safe. Fathra denied factory labor. Impressive results. Zevon leaves bonus for freeing his slave friends. Sentimental. Illogical. Should have kept it for myself. Reward and bonus. Contract concluded. High satisfaction, yes? Farewell.
I like the way that guy talks. Ooh, got some new pants.
Well, like I told you, I think I told you in chat, it's unusual to run across a Twi'lek NPC that speaks basic.
Huh.
You'll notice it as you play the game, that there are not a whole heck of a lot of Twi'leks that speak basic. They usually
just don't show up.
Huttese, the language that everybody speaks to you when, well, except for your PC, obviously. If you have a Twi'lek PC, they speak basic, but there's just not a lot of them, and the reason is because the Hutt Empire used to rule everything. Way back in the ancient times, they were everywhere, and that's why everybody speaks Huttese as well as basic.
Got it.
So that's a fun little lore fact in SWTOR.
Well, thank you. I like
Fun.
the little lore facts.
Yeah, me too.
All right, where are we headed? Speak to Yalt's
We gotta go
wife?
back to the palace.
We're taking the transport.
We can. We can also
We're not responsible for
we
missed
could also
departures.
quick travel there.
Oh, that's true too.
If
There
you
are
wanna,
others waiting. Move along.
up to you. I don't care.
Ba-da,
Either way.
ba-da. Oh, it didn't let me quick travel. I said. Take me there. Take me away,
Reach your
Calgon.
destination. All vehicles leave on time.
Is your quick travel still on cooldown?
No.
There are others waiting.
There we
Move
go.
along.
Oh, he sent me via. I'm gonna go via taxi. So we go to the coffee shop and wifey orders something. She didn't care for what she ordered, and it's like sorry, we'll have to try it again. So she took a sip of mine and she liked what I ordered. And then she said, well, we'll have to go back there and try it again. And I'm like, okay, I'm cool with that. So this morning we went back to the same place, ordered exactly what we had ordered over the weekend. And we got it back and she didn't care for it. It was like cold, ice cold. It's like, no, we ordered a hot drink. And it's like, okay. So anyway, coffee was weak. It was cold. And so I had to make myself another cup of coffee. So I'm on round 2 or 16 ounce number 2 of coffee. This one is not cold yet. Are you turning in? I went back into the cantina.
Oh. I just was standing by the airplane guy.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I went inside.
I'll be right there.
I'm in the cantina hanging out.
I'm on my way.
Because there's one area that you got to go into and one area that's for me. So I'm standing in front of the one I've got.
Okay. Let us do it.
Mistress Yalt.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is the gal I got to give the head to. Hi.
Yeah, here's your husband's severed head, ma'am.
Hello, can I help? What is that? Yalt!
Brought you.
Thanks,
This is
dude.
what happens to people who betray Nemro.
Dude.
I'll just leave this here.
I'm an ass. What can I say?
You're cold. That was cold, dude. I should not be laughing. That's not funny.
Oh, that was good. I like that one.
You and severed heads. Lord have mercy. Funny.
You'll get the gory details after I report to Nemro. Figure you can wait that long?
Cleo.
Looks like I'll have to. But you don't get...
Yeah, Cleo.
Blade, nice you decided to come by, but I was just telling Carols I can't stay. I know you understand.
Bye.
That girl's a handful. But she's good at what she does, I'll give her that.
What does she do exactly? Besides swagger and carry a blaster.
Officially, she's Nemro's chief enforcer. Truth is, most of the troops are terrified of her, so she keeps our people in line more than Fathra's. Anyways, I'm glad you're here. Those explosions in the rust yards, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
What explosions in the rust yard?
Yeah, really.
I think it
I
was
have
some
no
sort
idea
of
what
explosion.
you're talking about.
Don't know the details.
Is that right? Reports say Fathra's mining equipment was destroyed. Half of the Schwarzgash pocket collapsed. It's good news, Blade. However it happened. With Fathra's mines broke down, we can increase production. Fathra will want revenge, of course, but we'll be ready. Look, I have something for you. You'll like it. I'll send it to your room. You done good work for us. You deserve more than credits. Which reminds me, how long are you staying on Hutta?
I really wish I knew the answer to that.
Well, if you're still around in a few weeks, I'd like you to meet my sons. They'll be home from their trading expedition. I think you'd get along.
Don't
Think
try
about
to
it is
set
all
me
I'm
up with
saying.
your
Now get going.
gross son.
I'm sure you have other
Ugh.
business to take care of.
You don't know whether they're gross.
Yes, he is trying to set me up.
Oh, I know he's trying to set you up. What I'm saying is, like, he may not be...
If they need to be set up, they're gross.
Oh, okay. Well, they just may not be able to deal with it.
No.
Not be very successful on Tinder.
No.
Okay, there's a
No.
quest over in the corner here.
Yeah, it's gotta pick up a present from Carol's. Probably talk to the boss. I can't remember.
Another severed head.
Come on,
No, that's your gig. You're the severed head guy.
Too late. Hey there, you must be the Blade.
Yeah.
Don't I look like a blade?
Who are you?
Name's Targan. Me and my gang are freelancers and we're here on business. Someone wanted to know what you were up to, but I guess that plan's off now.
All right. So what's the new plan?
New plan is killing you. Sorry about this.
Yeah, that's not gonna work out for you.
Pew pew. Pew 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 pew.
Yeah. Here's my thing that Carol's left me. Oh, a knife. Very
And
nice.
you're carrying a box. And now there's something else over here. Oh, the
Yep,
hollow
I got it.
terminal. Yeah.
I gotta talk to the boss.
I understand Nemro's Schwash gas production is back on schedule, Agent. Excellent work. Keep it up and Darth Jadis may loosen his grip on operations. However, I'm afraid unforeseen circumstances have caused a problem.
What kind of problem?
3 days ago, Carl Jarvis's sons encountered a Sith apprentice in Imperial space. A dispute broke out. One son died and the other was crippled. When Carlos hears that a Sith slaughtered his child, his sympathy for the Empire will evaporate. We can no longer use him to get to Nemro.
This is an intelligence project. Sith shouldn't be interfering in our work.
The Sith do what they will. We don't control them and we don't pass judgment on them. That doesn't mean they're right, or that we obey them without question, but we phrase those questions carefully. We
No,
bide
he
our
doesn't
time.
pass judgment.
Now,
I'm
I have
sure
a plan
he
to
does.
solve our
He's
present
just
dilemma,
saying he
but first
doesn't.
we need Carol's out of the way.
Out of the way.
You're asking me to kill Carol's.
He's so
It's
nice. He
unfortunate,
offered
but
to
it's the
set me
only
up
way to
with his
proceed.
goobery sons.
I'm sending you an interference program on a computer spike. Go to Carol's suites in the palace. Activate the spike to black out his security monitors. You'll be able to eliminate Carol's and his bodyguards without being seen. When Nemro's people investigate, they'll recognize the jamming program as Republic technology.
So we frame the Republic for the murder of Carol Jarvis. Why?
One step at a time, Agent. Tothlishan, Nemro's Twi'lek advisor, already expects Fathra to seek revenge for the destruction of his mines. Our job is to show that the Republic helped Fathra kill Carol's. Once Carol's is gone, speak to Tothlishan about his suspicions. As Carol's friend, you'll promise to do whatever it takes to find the assassins.
Time to get to work.
For now, get to Carol's suites and use the computer spike. We'll discuss more once Carol's is eliminated and Tothlishan's suspicions have been aroused. Keep her out.
All right, so you have to arouse some suspicions.
I have to arouse some suspicions.
And you leveled.
I leveled.
Yay.
I'm level 12.
Oh,
So I
got
gotta go
something.
arouse suspicions. Oops, I turned the wrong way.
Is it something? No,
Excuse me.
I was going to say it's all red.
Yep.
Can you grab
I
that?
gotta arouse
Okay.
suspicions.
That one's yours.
Oh, so did you see her wipe her forehead? Oh, such hard work putting in the computer spike. Carol's his bodyguards. Yeah, you guys don't belong here.
What?
When the game first came out, this fight was so difficult that they had to put a tank here for healing.
Screw the tank.
What's going on
We
here?
don't need it.
You thought you'd just go and switch sides? Damn you!
Carol, you can survive this, but we have to work together.
You're offering me mercy? How? Your timing's bad. I could use a fight right now. I just got word that my boys are dead, Blade. Some Imperial piece of filth killed them for refusing to bow and scrape.
That was probably me.
You're
but-
wrong. One is dead, but the other is only crippled.
You're not an Imperial or a
How could you know
Mandalorian.
that? How?
Actually, you're not a
I get
Mandalorian
it.
yet, are you?
Kill one, take the other hostage. Just make sure Carol's Jarvis cooperates, right? You slime. What is it you want from me?
I want you to go search for your son and leave your life here behind.
My son's health in exchange for everything I have, huh? I've made better bargains. I'll go. Not a word to Nemro. With what you've done in here, they'll probably think I was disintegrated.
Wherever you go, I'll be watching you. Now get moving.
You've made your point. You won't hear from me again. Goodbye.
I could have killed you, dude.
I just
Seriously,
wanted
the
his head.
attitude. You can't have it. He's using it right now.
All right, so
we gotta go.
Looks like there's two.
Settling accounts.
Yeah, there's 2 quests down on the bottom. I guess they're for me.
Yeah. Yep. One's for you anyway.
Story time. Here's the fraud, unless
Here's
weaking.
the fraud.
Yeah.
Useless weakling Mako pretends as a bounty hunter.
That gives you 3 seconds to get out of my way.
Oh dear. You think you scare me? You're nothing. Taro Blood doesn't want you in the Great Hunt, and a smart person would take the hint. You're not smart. I hear all about how your weak master is butchered. Now you have no team, no support. Taro Blood tells me if I take you out, he'll make sure I get in this Great Hunt. Even if I have to let Blood win, just being in the Great Hunt is a big honor.
2.
I think after I go in the Great Hunt, I'll come back and have a statue made of me stepping on your head.
3.
Yeah, he warned you. The sponsorship is mine! Yeah. No. I don't think you're gonna need any help, dude. She's trying to carbonize you. I'll help you if you need it, but I mean, you
No.
Gonna need it.
Toasted.
Dope. Toast. She wanted to step on your head. Why? What is it about bounty
Heads?
hunters in this theme with wanting to chop off people's heads, step on people's heads? Problematic.
Let's go talk to the hut and find out. Here, want another head?
There he is. My spies say Yalt's wife left town, as if all the act dogs on Hutta were after her. A truly prodigious warrior, so fierce of spirit.
I'll destroy anything you put in front of me.
I will let you prove that boast. I have one simple task for you, something I need an outsider for. The traitor in my house is my own Beastmaster. He plots against me and thinks I do not know. Go to the Beast Pits and pull the alarm switch. When the Beastmaster comes, kill him.
What about the credits from my last job?
Fight for me and get many credits. Now go kill that traitor of a Beastmaster.
Oh, cool. I got a chest.
He wants you to kill the guy
Achievement
that
completed.
took care of his animals.
Sinister. Let's see. Let me get.
Seems like a bad idea.
I've got some credits, and let's see what my chest looks like. Yeah, that kind of matches. I like it. I'll use it. Thank you. All right. Gotta go out.
Alright.
Looks like I need to talk to the secretary.
Yep, gotta talk to Judah. Get your money.
You just get more and more impressive.
See?
I can kill accountants all day.
Nice. Heard you did a number on nasty little nails as well. Here you go. Credits for the accountant. Poor little Yalt with his bossy wife. See you soon, bounty hunter.
Yay, more credits.
Credits.
Give me the credits.
Alright. I guess I have to go down and speak to Tothlegin.
We got another.
Twi'lek dude. Twi'lek
Telling you, baby, I'm
hired
big
on
time.
help.
Moving up, climbing the ladder.
Hello, Tothlegin. Fothra murders my lieutenant in my own house? Oh, Tothlegin, tell me how Fothra does this. The guards report finding many bodies, Great Nimro, and the slicers are examining the technology involved. Do not echo the slicers to me. Find out, Tothagen. I tell you to find out how. You find out how. Do not disturb me until then. I must think on this. Yes, great Nimro. You, Blade, I assumed you'd been disintegrated along with Carol's Jarvis. It seems I underestimated you. Oh,
What are you
what
talking
happened?
about? Carol's is dead?
Yes, along with his bodyguards. A disturbing development. You are fortunate to have survived. I know you gave Carol's assistance in his attacks on Fothra. I suspect those attacks are what doomed him. But I respect your talents. If you wish to be part of the Nimro clan's response to this incident, for your own safety and to avenge a friend, I would allow it.
You're
Gee,
too
thanks.
kind, Tothagen. Really.
Yes, it is true that I am known for my kindness. This assault by Fothra is unprecedented, but we should not be surprised by his boldness. He hires more mercenaries and bounty hunters daily. Now I fear he has outside help. During the assault, our surveillance monitors were disabled using Republic protocols. If Fothra has brokered a deal with the Republic politicians, we will all need to answer to his newfound strength. I must know for certain who is helping Fothra. Find out what I need, Blade. Speak to your contacts and your business partners, in quotes. And find Carol's killers.
I'll look into it. Might take some time.
Remember, if Fothra thought Carol's was worth killing, your life may also be at stake. Now speak to your allies. We must resolve this affair. Okay, whatever, dude. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo.
Looks like there's one more.
Our plan is working. Our plan is coming to fruition.
Evil laugh.
Okay. Do you want to
You
do
got this
mine
way?
or do yours? Yours is in
yours.
the elevator and mine's over there. Okay.
Let's do yours.
Okay.
So, this
Good
is
scene.
where you've been hiding. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Is the blood on the floor fresh, or did that come with the room?
Why do people keep breaking into my room?
I can't speak for anyone else, but I thought it would be nice to talk privately. You've been all over town racking up quite a body count. And I know what you did to Carol's. You're after something bigger than Emerald. I'm not sure what.
She
and I'm
doesn't
not
know
sure
what I
why,
did to Carol's.
But I
Clearly.
want in on it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm an ambitious girl, and all I'm asking for is my cut. Think about it. And think about what I could do for you.
Allow me to respond to that.
What's this now?
We know who you are, Kaleo Janus, and we are willing to offer you a deal. I am Keeper. I represent Imperial intelligence, as does my operative. We are aware of your activities on Ratatak, Ord Mantell, and Brental 4, as well as your affiliations. Your skills could prove useful, and we are willing to offer you a place in our ranks. You would become a very well-paid servant of the Empire.
I've heard worse propositions. What do you think, Agent? You want me on your side?
Frankly, killing you seems a lot simpler.
Might just get the chance another time. But your boss just offered me a free ride, and who am I to say no to that? Count me in. But call me a servant of the Empire again, and I'll bust your face.
Charming. We'll discuss the details later. As for you, Agent, Tarthalian is convinced that Fothra the Hutt is a major threat to business. Well done. Now we must bring Tarthalian proof that Fothra has support from the Republic. The first step is to obtain a holodisc from Fothra's palace. The disc contains holo recordings of all Fothra's dealings. The Hutt is too paranoid for his own good. You'll have to break into his archives to get it.
It'll mean lifting security codes off the palace overseers. Like you said, paranoid Hutt.
Noted. Once you reach the archives, use this computer spike on the holodisc. It will be altered to show Fothra meeting with Republic officers. Then bring the forgery to Tarthalian.
I could use a break from the tough jobs.
With Tarthalian convinced that his enemies are allied with the Galactic Republic, have no doubt. He will turn to us for help. We are in the endgame.
I hope my gear's enough. I hope my item level's high enough for the end game.
I didn't sign up to do
Last
raiding.
time I
What
went
is
to
this?
Father's Palace, I had so
What is
many
going
adrenals
on
in my
here?
system, I was coming down for a week.
Does that mean
This
I gotta
should be
start looking
entertaining.
for raid first?
Yeah.
LFR. Ugh.
Oh, am I in the end game? Ugh.
So is she your companion?
She is indeed.
I wonder if I'm gonna get a companion in this one here.
You'll get Mako very soon.
Oh, I'm gonna go this way.
Sorry, I just went. Like I told you, I have a new mouse and my hand is not like
That's all right.
working super well today, so I turned too late.
Level 2. Question is that a higher level or Beast Pit? That's right. Okay. All right, I gotta go hit the button. Is that the dude inside there? I guess so.
Yep.
Here he comes.
Here he comes.
You
Doorbell.
called me just like Nemro said you would. So stupid. Now I kill you and Nemro give me big reward.
Okay, Russian, obviously.
I think it's blasting time. You think I'm not prepared? So stupid.
Dude, he's gonna cut off your head. It's sad.
Free the beasts!
Free the beasts.
Oh, you fat worm! Nemro the Hut. Ho ho!
Ha ha, hee hee, ho ho.
Ho ho!
Yeah, that lasted long.
Yeah. You want me not to shoot him?
No, that's okay. I don't care.
That AoE attack is gonna be like a lot for a few levels. It does a lot of damage. It does a lot of damage forever, but in these
mine.
early levels, it's like mine. Mine is like...
Oh, yours is like hella strong.
Yeah,
I'm sitting there going, crap.
Yeah. It won't always be that strong. It's always a strong effect, but it is like way OP in this early part of the game. So I'm gonna leave her on heals because it'll be killing targets with my companion for a heal.
Okay, here comes Fat Boy.
Oh, he is not even a star. That's sad.
He's
Sadness.
toast. Alright, I guess we get the...
Don't cut off his head. You don't
Oh.
have to cut his head off.
Come on. What's the fun?
Gross.
I really wanted to cut his head off.
Oh, bounty hunters are just so weird.
Chop. Chop, chop,
What is
chop.
it with you guys? It's like legalized paid serial killing.
Meanwhile, back on level 1.
I mean,
I
I
walk
work for
in.
the Empire, so I shouldn't be that judgy, but...
Hey, the Empire's doing its thing. It knows what it's doing. I go in and talk to
Hey, we have a
Nimro
quest
now.
we can pick up. We can talk to Urgrek. You want to talk to Nimro first?
Well, yeah, I think I do. I think I have to.
Okay. Okay. Hey, Judah. Mighty Hunter, you killed the terrible beasts from Hutta and beyond, and the Beastmaster. Deception was the only way I could eliminate my Beastmaster without upsetting things here. Liar.
I'm gonna kill you, Nemro.
You're welcome to try, but you may have other things on your mind. I did not expect you to survive the beast pits. Karnas said you would prevail, but...
Hunter kill spree in Rust Yards.
Yes, I should have listened to you, my friend. Now what's done is done.
No more excuses. I want into the Great Hunt, Nemro.
A representative of the Great Hunt will be here shortly. When he arrives, you would merely have to hand him my sponsorship token to enter the Great Hunt. Unfortunately, I already gave the Great Hunt sponsorship token to someone else. The sponsorship is just a token, a small holo with my authorization given to its bearer. Someone fierce and deadly on Hutta has the sponsorship token. If you want it so badly, find him and take it. Ha!
You're underestimating me again. Could be a fatal mistake.
Yes, yes. If you succeed, I win. If you fail, I still win. Either way, the toughest man on Hutta goes to the Great Hunt. With my name. See Judah for compensation regarding that whole Beastmaster business. Come back here, present the token to the representative, and you can go to your Great Hunt.
New blaster.
He had to make it look like he intended you to get rid of his Beastmaster the whole time. He totally didn't. He just messed it up. He didn't think you'd win.
Yeah. Too bad for him.
He has to save face so that he can have the biggest hut butt chair.
Nice to see you alive and well. That was really rotten what Nimro did to you.
Ah, were you worried about me?
Maybe a little, but don't read too much into it. I've got a very large payment here for you, but it doesn't say what for. Apparently that's between you and Nimro.
Another day, another bloodstain.
Here you go. One large payment for mysterious reasons. Don't spend it all in one place.
That's one of my favorite clips in the whole game is Mako skidding around that corner.
Hey, Hunter, we've been had. Nemro's already sponsored someone for the Great Hunt.
That's old news, Mako.
Yeah? Well, I bet you don't know who it is, though. I know who got Nemro's sponsorship token and how to find him. I'll tell you everything, but I've got a price.
Is that your idea of a joke?
Do you see me smiling? Brayden taught me how to fight, and you know I'm great with information. Take me with you, on this hunt and whatever comes after.
I'm not too keen on that idea.
Well, you better get keen and fast. Without me, you'll never find Nemro's new pet. You can't leave me on this lousy mudball where Brayden died. You want the info, you take me.
All right. Calm down, and you can come along.
Thank you. Brayden was sweet, but he always treated me like a child. I'm not a child, so thank you. I want to be there when we find Brayden's killer. I want that more than anything. So let's go find Nemro's bounty hunter.
My
She
trigger
looks about
finger
12,
needs some
so...
exercise.
Good. You're about to get plenty of it. The hunter we're after is named Rarsk. He's a Trandoshan and serious bad news. Burned a whole village alive on Dantooine. I intercepted a transmission between the Trandoshan and, get this, the bone-faced freak who was following me. Remember me warning you about him?
You think those two are working together?
No clue. We better prepare for anything, though. Rars is collecting on a bounty Fothra the Hutt, Nimro's rival, is holding for him. A Republic scientist or something. All we have to do is break into Fothra's ridiculously well-guarded palace in the swamp, find the scientist ourselves, and set a trap for Rarsk.
And when Rarsk shows, we take his sponsorship token. Good plan.
You haven't seen anything yet. Turns out Fothra keeps interesting people on his payroll, and by interesting, I mean they have prices on their heads. If we want to seriously compete in the Great Hunt, or even get off this mudball, we need the extra credits from these bounties. Come on, Fothra's palace is waiting.
Oh.
Ew.
And more credits, yay. Okay, I've got an angsty teen in tow now.
You want to talk to her real quick?
Urgruk?
Yep, but do you want to talk to Mako first?
Oh, do I need to talk to her?
Following your lead, as always.
Well, I don't know. I was just asking.
No, I don't want to talk to her.
She doesn't need to talk to you yet? Okay.
She doesn't need to talk to me.
Okay.
Hey, you.
Talk to Urgot.
I understand you've been working for Nemro. I mean, I've seen you coming in and out of this place often enough. So, am I right or am I wrong? Are you working for the big guy?
You seem to know a lot about me, but I don't know a thing about you.
Name's Urgrek. You might have heard about Nemro's little menagerie and the beast pens down beneath. I'm the guy what keeps the beast pens stocked. Thought you might be interested in a little business proposition. Help me, help Nemro, help yourself a little in the process. But it'll take strength and guts.
Just get to the point.
The big guy wants a Rancor. All the big-time Hutts have them. Nemro wants one. You're gonna get him one. Now I know you're thinking, a Rancor? How's somebody gonna snare a Rancor? 7 meters tall, capable of swallowing a person in a single gulp. Well, don't you worry. I got it all figured out.
Easy jobs bore me.
Then you'll be perfect for the job. Fathra's no-good beast tamer's already procured a Rancor egg. Now we can't have that egg hatching and Fathra getting a full-grown Rancor before Nemro. I need someone to steal that egg and destroy the eggs of his other creatures. Teach that beast tamer a lesson. Can you handle it?
I'll take care of it.
Great. I thought you'd go for it. You have that telling glint in your eye. There's just one more little thing you should know. The egg is in the back of Fathra's beast chambers. Meaning, you'll have to do a bit of fighting to get it. But nothing you can't handle, right? Good luck.
Wee-hoo.
Right, so we've got to go back down into the pit.
Gotta love the music, gotta love the smells. We survive all this, you owe me a drink.
We've got about 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Before we're done. So what I think we should do is not any quest-related stuff. I think we should just do a heroic real quick.
Okay. Where's the heroic?
Well, open up your quest log, pressing L, and oh, we don't have them. We got to go pick them up at the airport. Okay. Get over here. I don't think you can use the activity finder to pick up the starter planet heroics. I may be wrong, but I think you have to pick them up at the place, at the terminal. So just pick up all of them. If we
Grab
don't do
everything.
them, that's fine. Let's go ahead over to factory recall. We use the travel
feature.
Well, yeah, the little travel feature, the little button that they give you on the side.
Let's see, activity. Oh, there it is. Factory recall.
Yeah.
Come on, Mako.
I'm gonna open up my Galactic Seasons really quickly, and I'm gonna start tracking the cover me thing, so I know how I'm doing. Okay. All right, Mako and Kaleo healing us should be plenty.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We gotta sabotage security boxes. In fact, you're probably getting Galactic Seasons achievements for Mako healing you in the Cover Me quest. If you keep her on heals, then she'll very likely look at that part of the Galactic Seasons done, is what I'm trying to say. There is a Datacron down here too.
Ah, okay. Should we get these guys behind us?
Down here. Yeah, might as well. There's a junction. This is a area that's ripe with target ninjas sometimes, because those junction boxes you can hit out of combat, So people will let you just go in and fight the stuff and then hit the junction box that you're after.
Oh, good.
Really garbage. It's a garbage way to play. You shouldn't do that. I never do that. I will help the person kill things and wait to see if they hit the security box before.
You want to get this one?
Yep. You were here first. You can have it.
3 of 4.
Okay. Yeah.
There's another box just off to the right here.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think, yeah, there's the data crown over there. See it?
Go
Go ahead and hit the security box.
Oh, underneath? I don't see. Oh, on the other side.
I'll show you in a second. Just hit the security box. It's okay. Just get it and we'll finish this part of the quest. There. Okay. Now come this way. Follow me. See the datacron right behind the fence there?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, we have to go this way. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. How do we get there? How do we get there? Okay, yeah, we have to go this way and we have to turn right and loop around so that we can I leveled 13. So let's go turn this way, turn to the right. See, they have a little bit better, a little bit more health than heroic. Do a little bit more stuff. Oh, the music's getting all exciting. Alright.
Oh, I can't hear the music because I have it shut off.
Right.
Because YouTube. We don't allow stinking music. Sorry.
Okay. So there's a chest you can open right there.
You want crafting materials?
And then to the right.
There's a cron.
Datacron! Woohoo!
You have located a datacron, an ancient technology once used by the infinite Earth. This datacron contains a blue matrix shard. And a bunch of other stuff that I can't read because it goes by too fast. Matrix shard collected. You have collected the shard. I have been sharded.
Basically, if you collect the matrix shard, you can make a piece of equipment that you no longer need. Alright, let's turn around and go the other way. We don't need to kill those guys. We could have, but we don't have a lot of time left, so we should probably just finish this,
okay.
We should finish this heroic real quick. And then we'll go.
Oh, and I leveled. Ding.
Yay! Ding 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 ding.
Ding-a-ling.
Dingly 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 ding. Whoa!
Hello. Avocado toast.
do? Basically gotta get up to the other level so we can do the rest of it. You get to the point though where you can do these heroics really, really quickly.
Not just a pretty sidekick, Buster.
Stuff
Leo's
behind
going,
me
you
I'm gonna grab.
noobs are taking a lot of healing.
I am?
Leo's saying, you noobs are taking a lot of healing. Because she's got an attitude. She's not really saying that. That's something that she would say. Kalia would like not be an understanding player. She'd be like such an elite noob. She'd be like she'd make tunes called Noob Killer and stuff. And then she'd say, "Are you gonna cry?"
Yeah, really.
She's mean. Kalia's mean. Mean.
Up and out.
Okay, so we gotta go into the
Inside?
factory recall. Gotta go inside. Inside the building.
Gotta get these guys first.
Yeah. Alright, so this one's pretty simple. We just need to kill off all the computers and push the buttons on the displays. Another one that one of us should probably hit the panel while the other one is shooting.
Yeah,
so that
I'm
other
letting you
players don't come and
letting you hit panels.
Alright, and then the last one is upstairs. Interrupted.
Nice work. Arthur will think twice the next time he muscles in on Nemro's business.
There we go.
Alright, that is Factory Recall, the heroic.
Cool.
And it's
So-
just about time for us to stop.
Yeah, so head back to the cantina.
That's what I would do.
All right, and let's see. That's where I'm going to click, clickety-click, and head back there.
Sure.
All right. Well, I think that's it for the day, right?
That's
We're
it
gonna-
for today, yeah.
Yeah. So let me go park my character where he should be. Ah, sell my stuff and repair. There we go. So if I don't see you before then, have a good day, have a good afternoon, definitely have a good night. Thanks, folks. Thanks for joining. Bye now.